What if the calmest, most disciplined version of you is already real, just not in charge today? Right now, when you're tired, you make small choices that quietly sabotage tomorrow. In this video, you'll steal the decision process of your future self and use it this week. It takes one short question, asked at the exact moment you usually drift. If this annoys you already, you probably need it most. Most people aren't lazy. They're overloaded. Your mind is stuffed with notifications, open tabs, unread messages, and half-finished tasks. So your discipline doesn't break in big dramatic moments. It breaks in tiny trades. 5 minutes for relief, then 10 more, then the day is gone. Monk mode is a short, focused season where you remove noise so your mindset can breathe. And in a minute, you'll hit the turning point that makes future you decisions automatic. Picture a normal Monday. You open your laptop to start a deep work block. Your document is there, your timer is ready, and you actually feel serious. Then a notification lights up. You tell yourself, I'll just clear it so I can focus. You answer one message. That turns into checking the group chat. Then you open a quick tab to verify something. Now you're 3 tabs deep, reading opinions you didn't ask for. 10 minutes later, you're not behind because you can't work. You're behind because you keep restarting your brain. Here's where it gets interesting. Most people try to think like future you by imagining a better life. They picture abs, money, confidence, a clean apartment, a perfect routine. Then they go back to the same habits and hope the picture becomes true. That's not a decision system. That's a screensaver. You don't need more vision. You need a mechanism. The counterintuitive truth is this: future you isn't stronger. Future you just stopped negotiating with low-value options. When the cheap option isn't available, discipline feels like personality. When the cheap option is everywhere, discipline feels like pain. You don't need a new personality. You need a new filter. Now the turning point. I call it the future filter. Before you say yes to any distraction, ask one blunt question. Will this make tomorrow easier, or will it make tomorrow harder? That's it. No affirmations. No hype. Just a consequence check. It's like future you is standing over your shoulder, quietly auditing the choice. You know the moment I mean. It's 2:17 p.m. Your brain gets restless. You feel the urge to take a break, not because you earned it, but because you want out. Your hand reaches for your phone like it's muscle memory, and your future self loses the day before you even notice. Because most distractions aren't fun. They're anesthesia. You're not scrolling because you love it. You're scrolling because your brain is overloaded and wants silence. So the question interrupts the trance and forces a real cost. Here's what that sounds like in real life. You're about to check Instagram for 2 minutes. Tomorrow, harder. You're about to start a video while you eat, and you know you'll keep watching. Tomorrow, harder. You're about to answer a message that can wait, just to stop the notification feeling. Tomorrow, harder. You're about to open the fridge, not because you're hungry, but because you're stuck. Tomorrow, harder. And when the answer is tomorrow harder, you don't debate. You redirect. You do the smallest action that moves the real task forward. Write one sentence. Open the file. Rename the folder. Set the timer. Stand up and get water, then sit back down. Not because it's inspiring, but because it keeps the chain unbroken. Then you earn your break the clean way. 10 minutes outside. A real meal without a screen. A quick reset that calms your nervous system instead of spiking it. That's recovery, not escape. If your phone is on the desk, your focus is split. If notifications are live, your mind is always on call. If your browser is a junk drawer, your attention gets stolen on contact. You're not broken. Your environment is built for interruptions. Comment, future me. If you're done letting tired, you run your schedule. Commenting tells YouTube this is content that matters, and it tells you this is real. Now let me give you the story beat, because this is where people fail. A friend of mine tried monk mode and kept collapsing every afternoon. They'd work hard in the morning, then hit resistance after lunch. Their brain would whisper, "You deserve a break." So they'd scroll for 5 minutes. They'd even take the phone into the bathroom like it was normal. 5 became 40. Then the day felt ruined, so they wrote it off and promised a fresh restart tomorrow. Here's what nobody tells you. The problem wasn't their willpower. The problem was that break meant dopamine, not recovery. Once they started running the question before the break, the whole pattern flipped. When they wanted to escape, they chose a real reset instead. A 10-minute walk, a shower, food without a screen, then back to one small task. By week 2, their deep work blocks actually finished. Not perfectly, just consistently. And their mood stopped swinging, because they stopped paying the time tax. This is the identity shift you're after. You stop treating discipline like a feeling. You treat it like a default. Your life changes when your defaults change. So what does think like future you look like for the next 10 days? First, choose one protected work block each day, same time if you can. When it starts, you already know the first move. One sentence to write, one problem to solve, one page to outline. Your brain panics less when the entry point is decided. Second, remove one trigger that reliably steals your nights. Put the charger outside your bedroom. Mute the app that hooks you. Turn off notification previews so your phone stops advertising distraction. Less input equals more control. Third, close your open loops on paper. If you keep tasks in your head stays noisy. Write the 3 things you're carrying. Pick one for tomorrow. Let the rest stop screaming. Fourth, install a 2-minute shutdown. Before you relax, set up tomorrow's start. Put the tab where it belongs. Leave the document open to the exact line you'll continue. Future, you should sit down and begin, not sit down and negotiate. Fifth, plan recovery on purpose. If you don't schedule rest, you'll take it as escape. Recovery is what keeps monk mode sustainable. And when you slip, handle it like a professional. Fast recovery beats perfect streaks. You don't restart at day 1. You resume from where you fell. That's the difference between a person who tries monk mode and a person who finishes it. By day 10, you'll notice something simple. Your week feels quieter. Your work blocks feel cleaner. And you stop needing pep talks to do basic things. Today, write the future filter where you will see it. Use it on the next choice that usually steals your evening. Not on your best day, on a normal day, when you're tired and tempted. That's how you train identity in real life. Screenshot the key ideas and start today. Comment "locked" plus your 30-day goal so it's written in public. Next episode, Monk Mode versus Motivation. Why systems always win. So you stop waiting to feel ready and start acting on systems that hold. Train your mind, and your life will follow.